Rules Frontline. Man, it's been a while since
I was trying to, because the way that to make a new video, the YouTube has saved some of the presets previous videos. So when I was trying to look for the GFL preset from the last stream that I made, it was a long time ago. Put myself on here. Really long time. Finally getting some wrap-ups for the story. I heard, from what I know about Roche Limit, this one is supposed to be a epilogue from the Kalina's and the other dolls' perspectives. I assume it's going to be about the dolls after their reactivation and the permission transfer. And by the end of the last story, the Commander Griffin... No, I think the Commander, or Griffin as a whole. I don't remember now. But I think it was more specifically the Commander. The Commander was against the Fine, trying to find William. And he was against the Time because the government was essentially suspending his permissions over the dolls and deactivating them. I imagine this story is going to be about the dolls reawakening, going back online after this event. Also, I tried to look for some VODs about the stream. It seems like the story is not that long. It's supposedly around 3-4 hours long, which means I'm probably going to take 3 streams, but I'll try to make it 2, okay? I'll try to have it done in 2 streams, so that then I am more likely to be able to do Wuthering Waves before Thursday, because I'm not going to be here on Thursday. I'm going to be traveling, and I'm only coming back on Monday. Trying to scratch a little bit. Okay, alright. I'm following. Okay. Oh, Tokarex. It's been like really long time. I am expecting this event to be sad because this is essentially their goodbye to the Commander, right? But for now, at least, their goodbye for now, temporarily, momentarily. Okay. Alright. Tokarev's memory. 1. Wait, now that I... What do you mean the death of Christ? Are we comparing... Oh my god, are we comparing the Commander with Jesus now? I mean, I already knew. We have already seen some religious undertones in the story of GFL, but Jesus Christ, okay. Alright, the Commander is Jesus now. Go. A little dramatic in my opinion, but okay, fine. Earlier today, an unregistered illegal doll named Dandelion had abducted a commander who had made outstanding contributions in the Battle of Frankfurt. With the commander as hostage, the doll seized a military tank and attempted to storm the White Zone in a terrorist attack. Oh, so this is the official account. Ooh, pushing all the blame to Dandelion. Graphic surveillance shows that chaos broke out when the vehicle entered the White Zone. It is presumed that the commander engaged the doll in a physical altercation, causing the tank to lose control, crash into the quarantine wall, and explode violently. Oh wait, oh okay, wait. Yeah. They are putting the blame on Dandelion most likely because they saw the commander with Lunasia, and since Lunasia and Dandelion have similar appearances because they are based on the same person. Okay, right. And the public doesn't know about the existence of Lunasia. Okay. I'm slowly taking the memories back together. Be patient with me. It has been a while. Inside the vehicle, investigators found numerous doll fragments, confirmed to belong to Dandelion. The commander's whereabouts remain unknowns. Numerous doll fragments, that's probably the Nitus, aren't they? Griffin. SO9 base. SO9 base. Ah, the memories. Oh, how's the audio? It has been a while since I last streamed GFL, so I need to make sure the audio. Okay, yeah. Looks fine. On the training ground, several dolls hold their weapons with blank expressions, repeating the cycle of raising the gun, firing, and reloading with mechanical precision. Man, imagine the bullets too. Oh man, the budgets to be able to afford all these bullets and ammo. The maintenance of these old guns too, especially with some of these guns being extremely expensive. Tokarev keeps her head lowered as she practices disassembling and assembling her firearm, her movements stiff and robotic. We haven't been training very efficient today. It feels like we are just wasting ammunition. We get used to it. No one really cares how well we train anyway. Keep your voices down. Miss Kalina is coming this way, and who is that next to her? Kinda weird that they're using her old sprite instead of her mod 3 one. Okay. Tokarev turns her head and sees Kalina walk into the training ground with a young person beside her. The newcomer is roughly her age, dressed in brain. Oh, okay. No. It makes sense why they are not using her mod 3 sprite. Okay, this is way in the past. Way in the past. I assume this is the commander just arriving at Griffin. And I guess this would make much more sense too, because if didn't the base on SO9 got destroyed by the KCCO during their joint operation with the Sangvis Ferries? A human? Looks pretty young. That's the new commander, isn't it? Miss Kalina mentioned they would arrive today. The dolls on the training ground all stop what they are doing, their gazes sneaking towards Kalina and the stranger. Kalina's voice rings out with professional seriousness. She had professional seriousness weighing at this time. Please continue your training. Stay focused. Then she turns to the young person beside her, her tone softening. Commander, this is the basic training ground for Area SO9. The conditions are a bit rough. Please excuse us. The commander smiles and looks around, their eyes sweeping over the dolls who are peeking curiously at them one by one. It's alright, Miss Kalina. What matters is that everyone is making an effort. Though it seems morale still has room for improvement. Kalina sounds a little dejected as she replies. Most of them weren't created for combat. It takes time for them to adapt, Commander. I will arrange for you to meet the dolls in charge of each echelon as soon as possible. For now, shall we take a look at the other facilities at the base? Sure. The commander glances once more at the dolls in training, nods lightly, and follows Kalina out of the training ground. J43 grimaces. New broom sweeps clean, eh? Wonder how long this one will last. M1895 sounds a bit more hopeful. They seem nice? At least they are not scowling. Karev watches the commanders receding back pensively. Okay, not the strongest first impression he left at the dolls, but they have no idea. They have no idea how much important this little guy would become. Was just a little guy back then, okay? But I guess it's fine. Since I was just a little guy, it didn't leave that strong of an impression. Sorry, I think you skipped something. That same noon, after a morning of touring the base, the new commander dines alone in a corner of the cafeteria. The cafeteria is mainly for human staff, but since Area SO9 has very few human employees, it has always been rather empty. At the entrance, Tokarev and a few other dogs who have just finished their morning training are wondering if they should have their coolant topped up, when the sight of the lone figure eating the corner draws their attention. They peek inside, whispering furtively. They kinda act like middle schoolers, don't they? It's really the new commander. They're eating alone. Should we go bother the commander? Also, this is the humans' cafeteria, right? Feels wrong for us to go inside. Tokarev whispers back uncertainly. I don't know. Griffin doesn't technically allow dogs to dine here. So I have never gone inside before. But it smells nice. While they quietly discuss what to do, the commander notices the commotion at the entrance. They set down their cutleries and wave at the dolls with a kind smile. Oh, the commander. oh, kind as always. Hello there. The dolls jump slightly, startled by the sudden greeting. Oh, let the silliness commence. Oh, GSH18 is here too. Oh, the commander's talking to us? Yeah. They greeted us and said hello. Oh, is this the first ever interaction with Spring? Wait, how many dolls are here? Oh, hold on a minute. In my head, I thought there was only 3 or 4, but there's more of them here, aren't they? What do we do? It's the first time a human has greeted me. GSH18, didn't you interact with humans at your previous workplace? I was a medical doll, sure, but my interactions with humans was limited to things like being ordered to wipe their sweat. What are you standing there for? Come, have a seat. Want to eat something together? The dolls stand frozen by the door. They stare at each other, clearly dumbfounded and confused. They have never been received such an invitation from a human before, let alone eaten real foods at a place like this. The commander is inviting us to eat? Have you ever eaten foods before? I do have a gastro module, but I have never used it. Gastro? Gastro, I think. GSH18, head over there already. Yes, be the sacrifice for the group, please. Why me? Makarov, you go. Tokarev hesitates, but remembering the commander's gentle demeanor, he musters her courage, and steps forward first. The first one to take a step forward. Tokarev. Wait, so that means Tokarev was the first Gryffindor that we ever interact with, canonically. Oh, we need to have her back in GFL2 ASAP. Commander, hello. May we eat here? Good job, Tokarev. Good job. You're doing such a good job right now, Tokarev. Taking the first step for the team. The commander doesn't seem surprised by their hesitation. Their smile remains, and they gesture at the empty seats around the table. Of course you may. Why ever not? You're a member of the base too. After training so hard, you need to replenish your energy. Come, take a seat. Keep me company and let's see how good the catering here is. Seeing Tokarev take the initiative, the other dolls glance at one another, then cautiously follow her example and sits down stiffly across from the commander. In my head, you know what's going through my head right now? I imagine the door to the cafeteria being like those clown cars, you know? Like it doesn't seem like there's an ending to how many clowns keep coming out of the car. In my head now I keep imagine that there is no end of the number of dolls that are coming out that are coming in the cafeteria right now. They stare at the trays with curiosity, sniffing the unfamiliar scent wafting from the food. No need to be nervous. I am the commander, yes, but I just arrived. You are the veterans here. Can you tell me your names? The dolls stiffly report their names one by one, their voices buzzing with a sense of novelty. Tokarev also states her name. Tokarev, M1895, GSH 18. Nice to meet all of you. I saw you training hard this morning. What's the plan for the afternoon? The afternoon? More routine targets practice, Commander. I see. That's perfect. I'll come along and have a look after lunch. M1895 gapes in surprise. Huh? You want to watch us train? The commander chuckles slightly and hands a piece of bread to GSH-18, who doesn't seem to know where to start. Of course. I want to get a direct sense of everyone's abilities. Maybe I can help. And sitting in the office all day is boring. Here, try this. The commander's easygoing attitudes and matter-of-fact behavior gradually dissolve the doll's tartness. They start imitating the commander's movements, awkwardly lifting curlies to try the unfamiliar foods. Oh man, are their interactions with other humans really bad? Aren't they supposed to be civilian roles? Or maybe they just came out straight out of the I thought that a lot of the Griffin dolls were, for being civilian dolls, they had some level of experience with humans. Or maybe they are just not that used to being treated that way. But also the case. Either way, at this point, they most likely just like shoot. So sorry for if I am sounding a bit too far away from the mic. I just remember I should recharge something. But one thing did just that. But yeah, at this point, the dolls just feel like children, don't they? Oh, baby's first foods. Oh. Their hands are clumsy, see? Children. But there is undescribable glimmer in their eyes. Ah man, the early days were so peaceful, weren't they? Damn. On the training ground, the dolls resumed their routine drills. Unlike the numbness from the morning, their movements now seem a bit more lively. Perhaps it's the unexpected lunch, or perhaps it's simply because the new commander is currently standing right at the sideline. Yeah, put some pressure there. Gotta impress the commander. The commander doesn't just watch, they interact with the dolls. Man, the early days were so fucking peaceful. God damn it. And then, the Paradil's nation attacked. The commander seems to be feeling a bit warm after a while. They take off their new Griffin uniform jacket and draped it in the railing. And draped it casually over the railing. The text moving confused me a little bit. They have only a white shirt underneath, with the sleeves rolled to the elbows. Ooh, scandalous. Sorry. This is not the Victorian era. The commander rolling up his sleeves is not a sexy thing. Oh, for some reason. I know some people are very into forearms. Yeah, it is called forearms. The commander walks up to a doll, practicing rapid fire, and patiently points out things she could improve on. Here, try stabilizing your wrist a bit more. Yes, like this. Feel it? The recoil won't throw you off as much. Then, the commander walks over to Tokarev, who is practicing firearm disassembly and assembly with quick practice motion. Tokarev, her speed is excellent. But on the battlefield, you might face more complicated conditions, like parts getting muddy or warped from overheating. Try adding some interference simulations during practice to improve your ability to adapt. Tokarev nods seriously and recorded the advice in her core data. Yes, Commander. I will bear that in mind. The commander even picks up a training rifle and personally demonstrates several tactical movements. A human may not move with the flawless precision of a doll equipped with a fire control module, but every motion shows practical experience and sincere intention, making them seem deeply reliable. The training ground is a buzz with unprecedented enthusiasm. The commander is so fucking special, isn't he? Jesus Christ. When I grow up, I need to be like the commander. Mechanical obedience is no longer all there is in the doll's eyes. Gradually, there is focus, as well as a faint, indescribable emotion, quietly forming something like expectation. Like, don't you wish you could be someone like this? That even though you're doing something so simple, you're still bringing some joy to the people around you. Don't you wish you had this level of charisma? Oh, I need to be more like the commander. I need to aim to become the commander. Not just role play him. I need to be him. I need to enlist the army. I need to go to war. This is not a just role play anymore. I am the commander now. I will fight the robots. Sorry. Focus. Tokarev watches the commander's back as they patiently correct Makarov's shooting posture. This commander seems different from any human I have met before. A thought flickers across Tokarev's neural cloud. Maybe Griffin will become. And then we have the nice peaceful moments ruined. Of course, because we can't have anything nice on the GFL universe. Fuck! At that moment, the image before Tokarev's eyes starts flickering violently, like a malfunctioning old screen with static. The scene distorts to blurring as if disrupted by unstable data streams. A harsh electrical buzz rings in her ears, a system crash warning. Her voice breaks with static, thin like failing transmission. Commander? Tokarev reaches towards the fading scene, but her vision nevertheless grows dim, until it is completely consumed by deep darkness. Fuck me, man. IOP branch. No music either. Go. I'm afraid about how sad this event is going to be because I know what this event is. I know what they're going to show us. But how they're going to show us, I'm not so sure. And I have said it multiple times before while reading the Neuroconvergence event on GFL2. I hate seeing the dolls sad. Darkness, stillness, absolute silence. A sharp crack of circuitry connecting cuts through the void. Tokarev's consciousness snaps violently back into reality. The familiar warmth of a system reboot trickles through every circuit in her body. But the last thing she remembered. Gunfire, explosions, the commander's voice and her teammates shouting. Tokarev, hanging there, we're almost through. How did she fall behind? A sudden EMP. The Needhog protocol, yeah. This thing, the Needhog protocol. Formally engaged and forced her into a total shutdown. In an instant, everything collapsed into black. Her visual module gradually recovers from chaos. At first, there are only scattered points of light, then blurry outlines, then shapes slowly sharpening into something she can scarcely believe. Kalina's Hargard face. Oh. Yeah, it's going to be one of those. Water. It's going to be one of those events. Fucking damn it, man. Okay. Dressed in a formal professional outfit that she normally hates, Alina is pale, with heavy dark circles hanging under her eyes. Her blonde hair, usually perfectly kept, is a disheveled mess, as if she hasn't properly rested in a long time. Miss Kalina? Kalina's tense expression loosens a little. A breath of relief passes through her. It's you're awake. Only now does Tokarev have the capacity to take in her surroundings. She has been packed like cargo inside a crate. Next to Kalina lies a discarded crowbar, and Tokarev notices the blood-red scrapes on Kalina's slender hands. Jesus Christ. The crate's lid, previously nailed shut, lies pried open in the middle of the corridor. Rows upon rows of identical crates line both sides of the passageway. Miss Alina. Tokarev lifts her arm with great difficulty. Her joints feel stiff, as if they were rusted, but she forces it to move and wraps it around Kalina's trembling body. Please, don't worry. You don't have to shoulder everything on your own. I'm fully awake now. Kalina takes a long breath, wipes at the tears welling up in her eyes, and sombers up. I'm fine, Tokarev. Can you move? Tokarev tests the other parts of her body, trying to ease the side effects of the forced shutdown and improper handling. Everything seems to be in order. I'm ready for combat anytime. Good. I wish I could wake a few more helpers. But, well, if I probably guess it, I snuck in here illegally. Just to be safe, we should get out of here first. Illegally? Oh no. If she's here legally, what were they planning to do with the dolls then? No, they are probably wiped their neural clouds, weren't they? That was probably the plan. We need to get them out of here. Her voice holds none of the usual vivacity, only exhaustion and a kind of bottomless despair. Tokarev has many questions. She knows this isn't the time, but she needs at least a basic understanding of the situation. Where are we? An IOP warehouse in Frankfurt, a temporary one. And the commander? How did the fight end? Didn't you be in the hospital? Why are you in Frankfurt? How long has it even been? Kalina bites her lip. The fatigue on her face deepened. It's a long story. Let's get out of here first. After that, we'll fill you in on everything. Alright. Then, please, stand behind me. Now I'm worried, man. Now I'm really worried. What exactly was the plan? What was exactly the plan to handle the dolls here? Oh, wait. Is there... Oh yeah, there's a nightmare difficulty. Okay. Let's do the nightmare difficulty. Kalin and Tokarev reach the radar and withdraw. Okay. Sounds easy. Oh. I see. Why is this music playing right now? I don't think this should be the music playing right now. I think the game is bugging out again. God damn it. This is definitely not the music that should be playing right now. Does this sneaking? Oh. Chest of Stealth and Eyes of Confinement will appear in the stage. Please make good use of them. Okay. Ordinary carded belt. Always being enough to hold a single doll. Nobody would want to go in there except for cat. Except for cats. Huh? They're hiding there. It's a sneaking pool. Can you use it like that? Okay. Units that enter will be immobilized until it is deactivated. Got it. The animation is so cute though. I mean, all the chibi models in GFL are cute. Why the song had to bug now of all moments? God fucking damn it, Maker. So she sneaked here illegally. Alina, I mean. Man, now I really hope that all the other dolls are okay. I mean, 10 years have passed, a lot of things could have happened since then, but I hope all of them are okay. I know we probably, realistically, are not going to see all of them in GFL 2, because there's just way too many dolls, and not all of them are really that famous, popular with the community, but still, can only hope, right? You're getting there, slowly but surely. Wait, what was that insignia? And who? Hold on. Garrison forces. Who are these guys? Wait. I don't remember ever seeing these guys before. Who the... Who? New faction at this point of the story? Damn, okay, alright. Then let's move Tokarev to the radar. You can retreat now. This is definitely not the music that should be playing right now. And turn. NVA. NVA, okay, I never heard of these guys before. Retreats. At least not that I remember. Okay, great, man, it has been such a long time. Damn. I have faith that Grape is going to be one of the dolls that we are going to see in Jekyll too. I mean, she has to appear. She's quite popular with the community, right? One of our favorite nuke dolls. And I need to fix this music. Let me see if I do this. Nope. Nope. Never mind. Through branching things. Side reel loop. This is the farming stage, isn't it? Oh, yeah. It is. It is a farming stage. So, Frankfurt. Go. Quite interesting. Are we going to see this whole story developed by the perspective of Tokarev then? Kind of good that we're giving attention to this toy doll that is not essentially part of the main cast. Tokarev watches the streets of Frankfurt blur past the car window. The city, once something she longed to see, feels utterly foreign. The traces of war are everywhere. The roads are scarred. The walls of many buildings are pock-marked with bullet holes. Some have even collapsed entirely. What used to be a bustling commercial district is now empty, with only a few pedestrians hurrying through. Kalina's car passes a hastily constructed military checkpoint. A few soldiers lazily wave them through. Judging from their gear and posture, they are clearly a militia unit, pressed into service at short notice. The Neo-Soviet garrison is still here? Kalina doesn't answer. Her hands are locked tightly on the wheel. Knuckles pale. After driving a while longer, she pulls into a quiet corner, letting the car blend into Frankfurt's nightscape. They say the commander is dead. Just like that, son. Jesus Christ, delivering like that. Can you imagine? Can you imagine this? Okay, imagine you're in Tokarev's situation. You're fighting alongside your friends, right? And then at some point you simply just black out, and when you wake up again, the whole thing is already over. You don't know where your friends are, and one of the people that you care for the most is believed to be dead. Can you imagine? Can you imagine the emotional impact, the sucker punch that this type of this situation right now would have been. Fuck me, man. Tokarev, who has been silent ever since they left the warehouse, can no longer hold herself back. You know what must pain even more? Is the fact that you are not even there. Until the very end, right? The whole thing happened while you were blackout. You couldn't have done anything. There's nothing you could have done. It was never. You were not in a position that you could have intervened or helped or doing anything else. It just happened. Possible. You're lying. This has to be a lie. Commander, how could the commander possibly? Calm down, Tokarev. Man, my acting skills are not able to do justice to the scene. Fuck me, I feel so bad. Alina grips the steering wheel even harder. I don't believe it either. The news reported it last night. They said that the commander was taken hostage by the rogue doll Dandelion and forced to drive a military tank into the White Zone to carry out a terror attack. The vehicle exploded upon entering the zone. Dandelion was destroyed and the commander is missing. Missing? How? And who even is Dandelion? And for all guess, I'm sorry. We kept her identity hidden from you for various reasons. But she would never betray the commander. Would never betray us. So, the news is fabricated? I don't know yet. Something is definitely off. For example, they claimed the tank was full of doll fragments belonging to Dandelion. But Miss Dandelion's body is special. If she left behind fragments, she wouldn't be mistaken for a standard doll part. Once I learned about this early this morning, I rushed here non-stop from the Neo-Soviet Union. I was in such a hurry, Hellion even had to handle my discharge papers for me. When I arrived, I was confronted with this unfathomable situation. Commander vanished without a trace. All of you got put into a forced shutdown by some absurd protocol and even had your griefing authorization revoked. The government has no corpse, no evidence, nothing. Yet they announced the commander's death and terminated the investigation. Even Mr. Kruger refuses to tell me anything. He won't even meet with me. Something's being hidden from me. Sure of it. Alina's voice breaks into a desperate, trembling sob. Only now does Tokarev fully realize how cornered and helpless Kalina must have been. He resorts to illegally reactivating her. So, he came to you, Tokarev. The only one who can tell me what on earth really happened yesterday. Oh, Oh, this is quite recently then. What happened to the commander these past days? Tokarev closes her eyes. He starts from the beginning. Alina slammed her fist against the steering wheel. The horn blared sharply, startling a flock of crows drawn by the scent of decay. Could they do this? Miss Kalina, please calm down. Why am I supposed to calm down? They actually... Kalina forces a deep breath to steady her heaving chest. No. And if I could barely stand, I would have gone with the commander. Your absence was not to blame for this outcome. Even if you were here, I doubt it would have changed anything. But Alina bites her lip. Commander must have needed someone at their side. She slumps back into the seat, covering her face with both hands, feeling utterly defeated. So much happened while I was in the hospital. Miss Angie, even she can't be true either, right? That I think about it, Kalina is essentially in a very similar situation to Tokarev right here. Being hospitalized and cautious. And this is going to be one of those events. I don't know the details, but I'm afraid that part about Miss Angie is very much true. Alina turns her face away, maybe to hide her expression, but Tokarev still hears the quiet sobs. No. This is probably... You know about what happened earlier? I need to figure out. What about yesterday? What happened yesterday? I don't know all the details, as I wasn't allowed to take part in the commander's strategic meeting. But before the protocol activated, meaning the day before yesterday, the commander received a call from some important figure. After that, they summoned us and informed us about the protocol. To prevent the commander from carrying out their next operation, IOP would gradually revoke their command authority over all IOP dolls within the following 12 hours. Operation? To eliminate Paradise and William. And then, Commander let us decide whether to stay or leave. None of us backed down. After that, we followed the commander and fought our way from the Elmo into the White Zone. Or, at least we should have. Should have? In one final shadow gesture, Mr. Javier staggered the activation of the protocol across 12 hours, with its effect spreading from the weakest dolls to the strongest, giving the commander strength for one final battle. I'm sorry, but I'm not one of Griffin's stronger dolls. Before we even entered the White Zone, I lost consciousness. And when I opened my eyes again, it was your face I saw. In other words, You also don't know what happened inside the White Zone, or what happened when the commander disappeared. I am very sorry. Alina falls silent, as if the last glimmer of hope has been snuffed out. I'm so sorry, Miss Kalina. Kalina's voice sounds bitter and hollow. No, it's not your fault. I just thought we would at least find someone who knew something. But in the end, it even confirmed whether the commander is alive or dead. He was gone for only a few days. Everything has changed. I should have been there. I should have faced it all with the commander. And even if it meant dying, I should have been with them. Miss Kalina, please don't say that. If you had been there, the military likely would have restricted your movements or detained you entirely. Right now, you are the only one still free to seek the truth. Besides, even if I don't know what happened in the White Zone, we do have a lead. If there really was an explosion, there would have been records of a formal investigation and body discovered, and body recovery. Even the fiercest blasts leave DNA traces or identifiable remains. But the authorities have no body and refuse to provide evidence. You're right. We need to find proof, Tokarev. Whether it proves the commander is dead, or that they are alive, I need to see the truth for myself. We should inspect the site. The authorities must have already investigated and cleaned it up, but there will always be traces left behind. Not to mention... Tokarev's system suddenly wavers. Her visual module distorts into static. Oh, she's being hacked. A sharp current of pain shoots through her core, forcing her to double over, clenching her head. Tokarev, what's wrong? Kalina unbuckles herself immediately and reaches out to steady the collapsing doll. Tokarev. I'm fine, Miss Kalina. Just some strange data fragments appearing in my system. Probably a side effect of the forced shutdown. You sure? If it's a serious system error, we should find somewhere to run diagnostics first. Don't worry. It's already fading. I will recover soon. She looks Kalina straight in the eyes. Her voice firm. I wanted to know what happened to the commander too. This can wait. For both of us. Every second counts when it comes to this. Kalina hesitates. But seeing Tokarev's resolve, she finally nods. Alright. If your condition gets worse, you tell me immediately. I promise, Miss Kalina. I don't like this. I don't think it is something as simple as that. It's just some side effects from the forced shutdown. Especially with this music playing. Every time this music starts playing, I immediately think it is something related to Paradeus. Ah, yeah. Okay. Alright. Tokarev's memory. 2. Assembly Hall. Hundreds of T-dolls sit quietly in the assembly hall. The crowded space hums with a low, constant vibration. Tokarev sits in the back corner, her cold electronic eyes sweeping across the room. Confusion, unease, weariness. Those expressions appear on many faces. Makarov's fingertips tapped lightly on the armrest without her noticing. OSAA. Oh, such a long time. And this is not the mod 3 frame also, so this might be another old memory. A full-paced doll assembly. This has never happened in all of Griffin's history, let alone in Area SO9. Oh yeah, this is an old memory. What exactly is the new commander trying to do? Tokarev looks down at her own hands. Could it be an adjustment to the base's defense level? Or maybe some new long-term garrison plan? Either way, it's just another way of issuing orders. Whatever it is, we just have to follow them, right? Tokarev makes no reply. Her gaze settles on Makarov, sitting her hands. With her perfect posture and quiet composure, she is an island, untouched by the atmosphere around her. Noticing the stare, Makarov turns slightly. Their eyes meet, and she gives Tokarev a light nod and a small smile. The side door swings open. A lively young logistics officer bounces in, her entry accompanied by a bright laugh. Everyone here, perfect attendance. Well done, all of you. A splash of warm color bursts into the gray atmosphere. Kalina sticks out her tongue playfully. Her long ginger hair. Oh, now she's ginger. I thought she was blonde before. Her long ginger hair catching the lights, dazzling the eye. She hasn't been posted to Area SO9 for long either. Oh, sorry. Behind her, the new commander walks in with composed steps. They aren't wearing full uniform. Just a simple white shirt with the sleeves casually rolled up to the elbows. And the top button undone. Oh, whoa, okay, come in. Alright, okay, the top button being undone. Okay, come. Maybe you're feeling a bit too comfortable right now, Commander. What are you trying to do here? Having your sleeves rolled up to the elbows and the top button undone like that, exposing your chest? To all these all these sweet young ladies in the audience. Okay, and they're all right. Calm down, dude. Calm down. Jesus. Kalina skips to the side of the podium, hands behind her back as she stands a little on her toe. Alright, everybody, relax a bit, okay? Don't sit there like you're in standby mode. The commander just wants to talk to everyone. Makarov lifts her head and shares a brief smile with Kalina. The commander steps onto the podium and quietly scans every face below. Good afternoon. Thank you all for coming. I know calling every doll here like this is highly irregular. You must be wondering what is going on. There are some things I want to speak to all of you about directly. Starting today, the SO9 base will undergo a few operational changes. Murmurs ripple through the crowds. First things first. Starting tonight, all dolls at the base will no longer be required to undergo mandatory periodic maintenance in the dormancy pods. The murmuring dies instantly. Silence fills the hall. You may decide for yourselves whether to rest or remain active, based on your core status and mission schedule. As long as safety and mission efficiency are maintained, your personal time will no longer be restricted by forced procedures. And I would like to assign everyone individual dorm rooms, but we simply don't have the space. So that sadly won't happen. GSH-18 suddenly turns her head towards M1895 beside her and mouths something silently. M1895 shakes her head stiffly. Tokarev feels her neuroclouds wiring as she attempts to decode the meaning behind the commander's seemingly casual words. I know it sounds sudden, maybe even unsettling, but this isn't a test. I simply don't believe your device is meant to be toggled between standby and active modes. Alina nods enthusiastically, her smile brightening. She clearly knew the content of this speech beforehand. Oh man, those were the days. Those were the days. Everything was so peaceful back then. Fuck me, man. God damn, everyone was so happy in the past. Ah, man. Fuck, man. If only we could spend our days like this. My god, I hate Paradise. You can't hate Paradise enough. Jesus Christ. Secondly, after discussions with logistics, starting tomorrow noon, the cafeteria will be open to all base personnel, including dolls. Dolls with culinary experience are welcome to volunteer for work there. In fact, any facility at the base is open for you to try out if you have the skill, experience, or even just interest. If you don't yet have civilian-grade gastro or gustatory modules, send a request to Miss Kalina and she will arrange installations for you. Tokarev grows even more confused. Man, they are really not used to being treated like this, are they? When you take this into consideration, I guess it makes much more understandable why they possess such affection towards the commander. She's not the only one. Others around her also look baffled. I know that most dolls, or really all dolls, don't rely on external foods for energy. This isn't a requirement. But if you have the modules and feel curious, or if you simply want to experience something new, the cafeteria is always open. Participation is entirely voluntary. Kalina steps forward immediately, her voice bubbling with excitement. Wait, why is she so... Wait. Is she excited about this because she's seeing all the money opportunities that she could have made with this whole change? All these changes? Kalina, I hope. Whatever you're about to say, I really hope it has nothing to do with money. I've already talked to the chef. We'll prepare warm bread, cupcakes, and the full human staff meal approved especially by the commander. The flavor is guaranteed authentic. Anyone with a gustatory module has got to try it. Besides Tokarev, FFNC lowers her head and mutters to herself. Choco. She's going to talk about chocolate. Victoria. Food. Letting dolls eat? Yes, Choco. Yes, you guys are going to eat. Choco. I really want to see Choco again on Jeffo. Do we even... No, we did have a mention of Choco briefly, very, very briefly, in the current events. Sorry, fuck me, man. Fuck me. What's the purpose? Testing our obedience? Or some new psychological conditioning methods? And they really are distrustful, aren't they? Jesus Christ. Across from them, Springfield smiles gently. I am actually looking forward to it. And finally, the commander's tone grows more somber. I don't know how previous human commanders viewed or used you, but personally, I hope you can try, just try, not to think of yourselves only as serial numbers or weapons. Every one of your neural clouds is unique. Even two Tokares from different districts are distinct individuals. You are capable of independent thoughts. You can make judgments, so you should also have basic dignity. Tokarev's lips part slightly, a breath of startled laughter escaping her. To me, Area SO9 isn't just a military outpost. I hope it can become, even temporarily, a place that's as safe as possible. A home. And in this home, every member, whether carbon-based or silicon-based, deserves respect. The hall is utterly silent. Some dolls tilt their heads, as if their neural clouds can't keep up with the incoming data. Tokarev feels a wave of light dizziness. Her mind is reeling from those concepts that completely defy her understanding. That's all for now. There may be more adjustments later, and we'll talk again then. If you have any questions or suggestions, my office is always open. Or you can speak with Miss Kalina first. Dismissed. The commander scratches their heads, though they seem unsurprised by the doll's bewildered expressions. Well, a little bit of a lukewarm reception, it seems. After stepping off the podium, instead of leaving immediately, they walk towards the front and start speaking quietly with Makarov and a few others. Alina waves through the forming groups, eagerly explaining details to the dolls crowding around her. Autonomous and voluntary rest? Experiencing the taste of food? What does any of that mean? Around her, dolls whisper to one another. Commander was serious? We can decide for ourselves when to go on standby? We can choose to pick up side jobs? I've always wanted to try working in the infirmary. But what about the energy consumption? Necessary activities increase drain. That's not cost efficient. Probably strategy. Or it could just be a flash in the pan kind of enthusiasm. People like this come along every now and then, but their fever never lasts. Jesus Christ. How? My fucking... Okay, I knew that the treatment towards Doll was a little... questionable, to say the least, but... to have them have this type of mentality, having them being this skeptical about what should be just basic kindness or basic respect is just Jesus. Most humans don't understand how dolls work. We don't need these human-like things. But Miss Kalina looks really pleased. I think she and the commander really mean it. Tokarev fixes her gaze on the commander's back. She stands, not joining any group, and heads towards the hall exit. As she passes the spot where Makarov was standing earlier, she pauses in hesitation. Something feels off. Just as she's about to cross the threshold, Kalina calls out to her from behind. Tokarev, wait! Tokarev turns. Kalina jogs up to her, cheeks flushed, smile radiant. Commander told me you have already tried the cafeteria food before, right? Tomorrow at noon, the newly renovated cafeteria opens for a trial run. You have to come. I asked the kitchen to prepare special desserts for everyone. Come try them. My energy core is functioning normally. Output is stable. I do not require external food for supplementary energy. Alina just chuckles and shakes her head lightly. Whether you need it or not is beside the point, Tokarev. You think the commander doesn't know dolls don't need food? It's not about necessity, it's about whether you want to. Aren't you even a little curious about what sweetness tastes like? Or how it feels to have warm soup sliding down your throat? The commander said that these are important sensory inputs, part of what makes something feel alive. A small joy for humans and dolls alike. Tokarev's electronic eyes blink rapidly as she processes these entirely new ideas. Seeing her confusion, Kalina's smile softens. Okay, you don't have to decide now. The cafeteria will always be there. Whether you change your mind or even if you just want a place to sit, you can come. The commander wants everyone, every living being, to find something that makes them feel just a little better. She pats Tokarev on the shoulder lightly, gives her a little wave, then skips away with a cheery smile, disappearing around the corner. Tokarev stands rooted to the spot. He peers down at her hand, the synthetic skin long overdue for maintenance. A small joy? As the question spirals through her neural thought. We get our moment to ruins again. Great. Awesome. A burst of searing white light engulfs her vision. Harsh static drowned out all other noise. The assembly hall vaulted ceiling, Kalina's warm smile, the commander's calm gaze, the unnameable flutter in her core. All these fragments of memories twist, flicker, and bleach out under the violent interference. Darkness falls again, bottomless as an abyss. Public enemy. Yeah. Jesus Christ. I was not expecting the dolls to be these skeptical about this. Like, these cynical about the whole situation. Jesus Christ. I think I should bring... because of this event seems to be more focused on less popular dolls. Let me... I wanna try to avoid these. Let's try this team. Rescue and retrieve at least 2 lost dolls. Okay. Why there's no music? Come on now, why there's no music? You know what? This is not the music that I think should be playing, but I think I'm going to take it. Oh man, it's the RNG stuff. No, not the RNG, it's the... Okay, let's see where this is going to take me. Okay, not bad, not bad. Go here. Rescue this person. Actually, I shouldn't have done that because there's a portal here. I just noticed. Oh. Wait. How am I? Oh. Oh, I see. Okay. Alright. Then let's go here. Maybe. And then here. There we go. Bruh. Then over here. Please let me take me to a good place. Fuck. Fuck. Can I deploy? Yes, I can. Yes, I can deploy another echelon. Thank God. Doesn't seem like we need to fight here, so let me just do. Oh. I completely forgot that they explode immediately. Alright, retreat. Fuck me, man. Fuck me, shit. Fuck. Okay, you know what we can do? Let's pick a. I know I said I didn't want to bring main story dolls, but at this point, activate. Let's go here. You're going to take me. I mean, wait, what is the cycle of this thing? Oh. Oh, I see. Oh. Oh. Oopsie. Retreat. Let's try again this time, okay? No. Wait. Not you. Let's try. Fuck, I don't remember which one I went last time. Yeah, let's go here. Wrong answer. Wrong answer. Let's try. Oh boy, I fucking suck at this. Let's try that. Okay. I mean, better than nothing, I guess. Wait. Maybe there's a way that I can survive this. Hold on. This is going to be so fucking risky. Yeah, no. Never mind. I'm not equipped to deal with this. Okay, I'll go here. Huh? Shit. Let's deploy another one. Come on, girls. Okay, this one is going to take me all the way down there. Yeah. Now you're doing something. Go here. Okay, go here. Okay. Shit. Fuck. Go here. Ah, so close. Now we can go there. Take me there and turn. Isn't that it? Yeah, it is. Combat settlement. Definitely didn't got a little confused over there. I knew exactly what I was doing. 100%. No doubts in my mind. Oh my god. That was horrible. That was horrible. I fucking suck. Jesus. Alright. The Elmo. Tokarev's visual module slowly reboots, the scattered blur of lights gathering bit by bit into a clear image. She finds herself lying in the corner of the Elmo's offering, a slightly warm blanket draped over her. Only the emergency lights are on inside the camp. Their dim amber glow, making the whole space feel unusually quiet. Not far away, Kalina's silhouette sits before the main console. The monitors cast a ghostly blue light across her tired but focused face. Her fingers dance rapidly across the keyboard. She seems completely absorbed in whatever she's looking through. Tokarev tries to sit up. A faint mechanical scrape comes from her joints. Alina instantly turns her head and, seeing Tokarev awake, drops everything she's doing and hurries over. You're awake. How do you feel? Is your system running normally? System is functioning normally. Just still a little sluggish. Tokarev straightens herself. Her finger joints click softly as she flexes her arms, confirming all functions have returned. Alina crouches beside her, worry and guilt written all over her face. Tokarev, I'm really sorry. Shouldn't have reactivated you so recklessly. The neurocloud malfunction struck again, didn't it? This is all my fault. Tokarev studies Kalina's exhausted expression and gently shakes her head. No, Miss Kalina, this isn't because of anything you did. A similar issue already occurred even before the commander's operation. Please don't blame yourself. I am fine. Kalina exhales in relief, though the worry in her eyes doesn't fully fade. She reaches out and brushes aside a new loose strand of hair from Tokarev's forehead, like tending to a sick child. If anything feels off again, you must tell me. We can go back to the city and have a professional technician look at you. Tokarev glances around the opt room, taking in the blinking indicators across the control panels and the active screens. This is a completely different site from the almost powered down state when they left it. I remember they cut the power to the Almo. How did you restart the system? A hint of smug pride left Kalina's expression. She seems to forget her fatigue for a moment. Well, even though the main power was cut remotely, I checked the main control system and found that the Almo has an independent emergency backup. As long as you bypass the remote's lockouts, you can bring the basic systems online again. She tilts her chin up proudly, eyes sparkling with mischief. It is nice to see that it seems that she still has a little bit of joy on her, despite everything that happened. Don't forget, I am Griffin's logistics officer. I know the systems better than anyone. Tokarev nods, genuinely impressed. Even in a situation like this, Kalina never fails to demonstrate an astounding level of professional competence. Unlike me, who shows a certain level of incompetence in reading English text. God damn. But it's fine. It's understandable. I am somewhat reaching my reading limit. It's almost 2 hours long, the stream so far. You really do live up to your reputation, Miss Kalina. By the way, how long was I out? Kalina checks her watch. About 4 hours. When you suddenly collapsed, I was terrified. Luckily, the Almo has simple diagnostics tools. Once I confirmed it was just temporary neural cloud overload, I let you sleep it off. 4 hours. Then, timing is running short. We need to... Before she can finish, Kalina grabs Tokarev's hand with sudden excitement, cutting her off. Tokarev, I am onto something. While you were resting, I reviewed the Almo's internal systems logs. She pulls Tokarev towards the main console, pointing at the stream of data flickering past the screens. Look, according to the logs, the Almo system was activated before we arrived. Not just once. When? Kalina taps the keyboards, bringing up a more detailed report. The most recent activation was early yesterday morning, just a few hours after the explosion. Someone bypassed the main power cutoff, activated the backup system, and accessed the Elmo's main database. Can you determine who it was? Alina shakes her head with a frown. The access logs were wiped. Almost nothing remains. Whoever did it knows the Elmo's architecture extremely well. She opens another window showing a list of directories that were accessed. They didn't delete or modify anything. They seem to be searching for something. Do you think this could be related to the commander's death? Alina bites her lip while she mows it over. I bet it is. This person was probably looking for the commander, or checking to see whether the commander had left anything behind. I can't determine who they are or what their intentions were. All I know is they understand both the Elmo and the commander very well. It could be from the military, or someone inside IOP. Could even be someone from Griffin, or... She pauses abruptly, eyes widening. Or it could be the commander themselves. If the commander didn't actually die, but managed to escape after the explosion and didn't want to be found, the first thing they would do is destroy or secure anything that could reveal their location. But if that's the case, why only erase the access logs? Why not delete the data? That wouldn't hide their trail at all. It would only expose the fact that the commander came back here. Alina's excitement dims a little. You... Alright. I am getting ahead of myself. They fall into a brief silence. Alina is the first to break it. Regardless, we need to keep investigating. We are heading to the White Zone to examine the blast site. That's the real key to finding the commander. Yes, but the White Zone security checks will be a problem. Then, we will just have to deal with it. Grab your weapon and ammunition. We are moving out. Moving out they did, White Zone, and... Oh, Mr. Kruger. He said that Mr. Kruger didn't seem to reveal much information about it. I was still a little bit scared. Because I know this is going to be sad. I know this is going to be a sad event. The entrance to the White Zone in Frankfurt is under heavy guard. Several security checkpoints line up in a row, with fully armed soldiers and autonomous security droids patrolling each channel. Ever since the commander forced their way through, security level has clearly been raised. Tokarev and Kalina stand at the edge of the square, beyond the checkpoint, quietly observing the fortified defenses. Tokarev wears a long coat that conceals most of her doll features, but hiding her identity is completely impossible. Sorry, hiding her identity completely is impossible. Kalina bites her lip and frowns deeply. This is worse than I expected. Those scanners are the newest doll identification models. The moment you get close, they will flag you. Technically speaking, I am currently qualified as an unauthorized doll. If I am detected... Oh my god, the volume's so loud! Sorry, just now I saw it on OBS. Miss Kalina, I can hide somewhere nearby. You can enter alone. Kalina shakes her head firmly. No, I need you. And splitting up is too dangerous. She rummages in her pockets, but finds nothing useful. In the end, she pulls out a green card. She gives a weak, bitter laugh. This is... a gift from the boss. Permanent residency for the Green Zone. It guarantees me a comfortable life there. But right now, it's useless for getting into the White Zone. How did you get in 2 days ago? 2 days ago, when the commander led us into the White Zone, there were several dolls whom I didn't know personally, but they didn't seem to be strangers. They disrupted the security system using some kind of electronic warfare. A spark of understanding flashes through Kalina's eyes. 404, of course. They would definitely assist the commander. You know them? Kalina nods, then signs in frustration. Haven't seen any of them since I got here. Not just them, the AR team, Task Force D5, and other dolls who technically aren't under IOP jurisdiction. Can't find any of them. It's like they all just disappeared. Maybe they are also searching for the commander. Or maybe... She trails off, but Kalina understands the implication instantly. They might already be under government control. The thought drains even more color from her face. Either way, right now, we are on our own. I may have to contact Mr. Kruger again. Are you certain? Mr. Kruger has already made it clear that he doesn't want you involved. Talk stuff. He's never refused one of my requests. Not to mention, he cares about the commander too. Kalina steps aside and activates her communicator. Tokarev stays alert nearby, but she remains within earshot. Collect. Connection established. Oh boy, I have not done a deep voice like this in a while. Colin, I told you to rest, didn't I? Mr. Kruger, I need your help. If this is about the commander, I thought I made myself clear yesterday. All I need is a temporary white zone pass. Just this once. White zone? Where are you right now? I should be on a plane back to New Soviet Union, Colin. Or not making trouble in Frankfurt. Not quitting the investigation, Mr. Kruger. The commander isn't just my superior. They are my... The commander is dead, Colin. Go home before you get yourself in trouble. Commander is not dead. If you want to help me, I will find another way. Colin, the commander wouldn't want you putting yourself at risk. Listen to me. Just this once. Let it go. Go home. Thank you for taking care of me all these years. This time, I must stand by my own decision. If you insist, I will revoke your access permit. Not as a threat, just to keep you from walking into danger. I understand. Goodbye, Mr. Kruger. Kalina ends the call. Takes a long breath to steady herself and returns to Tokarev. He won't help us. Mr. Kruger might be right. The commander cared deeply about your safety. Kalina gives a strained, bittersweet smile. I don't need protecting, Tokarev. What I need is the truth. I need to know what really happened to the commander. If the commander truly fell, I need to confirm it with my own eyes. And if the commander is alive, then I can't stop searching. I will stand by their side. This isn't an impulsive decision. I've thought this through. A black sedan glides towards them, interrupting her. It stops directly in front of them. The window rolls down, revealing a familiar face. Kay? Jay? No. Javier? Oh, oh no. Oh no. If Javier is here, that means IOP know exactly everything she's doing. Probably through Tokarev. Miss Kalina, a coincidence meeting you here. It seems you are having trouble entering the White Zone. Javier's polite smile doesn't reach his deep, unfathomable eyes. Kalina freezes for a moment, then instinctively steps forward to shield Tokarev behind her. But Javier's gaze has already slipped past her, settling on Tokarev. And an IOP T-doll was supposed to be deactivated. Now that's an interesting combination. Tokarev tenses, ready for any sudden threat. Kalina swallows hard but keeps her back rods straight. Mr. Javier, I can explain. He raises a hand, cutting her off with half a smile. No need, Miss Kalina. I happen to be heading to the White Zone for some official business. If you don't mind, perhaps I can offer you a ride. Huh? Alina and Tokarev exchange a look. Neither expected Javier to overlook Tokarev's presence so casually, let alone offer help. His intentions are unreadable, but this may be their only chance to enter the White Zone. Don't worry, I won't hand you over to anyone. I'm merely offering assistance, but you don't have much time. Security will notice this little scene. Alina takes a deep breath and comes to a decision. Thank you for your generosity, Mr. Javier. We will accept your help. Javier nods as the car door unlocks. And get in. Time is short, isn't it? Alina and Tokarev approach the vehicle. Tokarev scans the interior for potential threats. Despite their unease, they have no choice but to board this car. Towards the White Zone. Towards the place that might hold the truth. The door closes, and the black sedan drives smoothly towards the White Zone checkpoint. Oh my god. I don't know what to think about this one. Honestly. I don't know what to think about Javier's presence here. Oh man. I'm scared. I'm so scared. I mean, I know ultimately nothing truly bad, physically bad is going to happen to Kalina, but... How long have I been streaming? Almost 2 hours. I think... I'll do one more stage. White Zone. Look at this face of this cheeky little bastard. I mean, we know he not exactly... Well, I guess he doesn't have bad intentions, because even though he activated the Nidhogg protocol, he still was a bit more... He still shows some leniency in delaying the full effect of the protocol for 12 hours so the commander could at least still have a chance to do what he wanted to do. It still makes me feel a bit uneasy by how convenient his appearance is here. As the black sedan passes through the checkpoint, Javier's driver merely presents an ID card, and the security personnel immediately snap to attention and salute. Then let the vehicle through without even asking to stop for a scan. Kalina sits rigidly upright in the backseat, tension etched into her posture. Tokarev is perched right beside her. The atmosphere inside the car is unnervingly quiet. Javier's gaze rests on Kalina, deliberately avoiding Tokarev's presence, as if the seat next to her is empty. Are you feeling better now, Miss Kalina? You still don't look fully recovered. Kalina pauses, clearly not expecting such a casual opening. Thank you for your concern. I'm doing much better. Javier nods as the car glides smoothly through several intersections. The scenery inside the White Zone is completely different from the outside world. Wide, clean roads, uniform, modern architecture, and the occasional autonomous patrol. Yet, traces of war remain. Repaired bullet scars mark the walls of buildings, and some structures lie collapsed in ruins. I trust you have already seen Kruger. I haven't had the chance to visit him recently due to work. I hope he's still in good health. Alina watches him carefully, trying to discern his intent. He's doing alright. Still recovering, but nothing serious. Javier lets out a soft chuckle, fingers tapping lightly against his cane. He is a stern-born old man, just like most of us. But he's always taken good care of you. He treats you almost like a daughter. Kalina glances briefly at Tokarev, then looks back at Javier, her unease deepening. Mr. Javier, I appreciate your help, but why are you helping us? Javier meets her gaze, his expression calm yet unfathomable. I can't speak. I believe everyone has the right to seek the truth, Miss Kalina. Especially when it concerns someone they care about. The sedan passes down a broad avenue and enters the central area of the White Zone. The buildings here rise taller, and the military presence is far more visible. The streets are sparsely populated, stripped of their former bustle. Shops and restaurants stand shuttered, with only essential facilities still operating. The air itself feels tense. Then, Javier speaks again, unhurried. I am truly sorry about the commander. Alina's body stiffens instantly, her hands clenching into fists. The commander was an exceptional individual, a visionary. I regret that things came to this. Commander isn't that, are they? You have imprisoned the commander, haven't you? Tokarev shifts instinctively at Kalina's blunt question. Unexpectedly, Javier shows no signs of anger. He simply shakes his head slowly. That inscrutable smile still in place. Miss Kalina, you know that there are questions I cannot and will not answer. But I can tell you this. I've always regarded myself as the commander's best friend. And yours. Javier brings the car to a stop at the edge of a wide plaza. From here, a cordoned-off area is visible in the distance, filled behind layers of security tape, the apparent site of the explosion. I believe this is where you wish to go. Kalina looks at him in surprise. Mr. Javier, I suggest you don't stay too long. Or I can get you through the checkpoints. Lingering at the site will draw unwanted attention. I wish you good luck, Miss Kalina. Kalina hesitates, then nods and opens the door. Thank you, Mr. Javier. She and Tokarev step out of the car. The black sedan pulls away almost immediately, disappearing into the streets of the white zone. Tokarev remains beside Kalina, scanning the surroundings to make sure it is safe before finally speaking up. Mr. Javier is strange. He knows I was illegally reactivated, yet pretended not to notice, and even helped us. Must have already guessed what you're trying to do. Alina looks in the direction in which the car has vanished, with her brow furrowed. I don't know what he's after either. I have a feeling he's hating at the fact that the commander... What is again? A sudden stab of pain cuts Tokarev off. Another fluctuation strikes her neurocloud once more, sending memory fragments scattering like snapped beads before reassembling again. Tokarev, are you alright? I'm fine. Just a minor system fault. Tokarev shakes her head, forcing the pain back. Isn't the time to worry about that. We should head to the explosion site and investigate while we still can. Alina hesitates, but seeing the determination in Tokarev's eyes, she finally nods. Alright, we need to move. Let's get cracking before anyone notices us. Finding clues about the commander is the only thing that matters now. I don't think she will. Honestly, I don't think she will find anything. Oh man, the UI is so cool. Look at that. Dusk. And then sun again. 3 days. This whole story is going to take place during 3 days. And she's going to be so heartbroken if she never finds the commander alive. And even if she finds the commander alive, I don't think their separation is going to be... Fuck me, man. Whatever the case, whatever it will be, I'm only going to know that next stream. This is the end of this stream. Man. Fuck, you can't hate Paradise enough, can you? We could have, if it wasn't for Paradise, we could have just stay in the SO9. pace, right? We could have fought Sanguinis fairies, eliminated them, and that would be it, right? Then we could have spent probably the rest of our lives just monitoring the area, fighting off maybe some Aelids and another remaining Sanguinis fairies that we might have come across in the area. But no, we needed to get involved in this whole conspiration thing, in this whole end of the world thing, and relic technology and whatever, and human experimentation and child killing. Fuck, I hate Sparadeus. Fucking hate this, guys. Alright. Tomorrow, I will try to stream again, continuing the story. I think I'm going to take, if my progress right now were of 9 stages, I imagine I'm going to take like 3 streams to finish it. Which is going to be a little bit of a problem if I want to start and finish the new main story quest on Wuthering Waves before Thursday, where I'm going to start, when I'm going to go on a vacation, a little bit of vacation, just going to see some family members in another city for a few days. This event is, yeah. Sorry, let's finish it here. Now then, this is everything for today. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bye. Ah, man. God, I hate seeing the dolls suffer. Fuck me.